Nah, test. You're blessed. You're checks. Nah. Fuck 'em. Blood, sweat. Fucking cracker. What? Back in the training. I'm motivated. I keep moving. I follow it. I was on the side. And I was I do. I mean, for real. Dang. Sheesh. I'm motivated. I keep moving. I follow it. I was on the side. And I gotta stay 10 toes. Gotta stay 10 toes. Gotta stay 10 toes. Gotta stay 10 toes. 10 toes. 10 toes down. 10 toes down.
Welcome to the WHL show. It's your boy Eddie.
This is your boy Ray.
You know, that was a local DMV artist.
Good guy by the name of Eric Boone, aka Red Blooded Entertainment, man. Make sure y'all go check him out. 10 Toes in the Pavement was the title of the song.
Follow him.
Yes, sir.
Like I said, every week we promote all local artists. If you got something you wanna do, we promote it daily. You know, that's what it's about. It's about helping reach one, teach one, helping the other get to where they need to get to. My connections meet your connections, networking. You know, that's where we at with it. So we're gonna start it off bringing you our sponsor. Our sponsor is JCI Environmental. They give you all your plumbing needs that you need. You know, they pump trucks. You know, backflow tests, anything you need, them guys can take care of you. Just go holler at them. Tony Walker over there. You know, you got Davon over there. There's a couple guys, good guys over there. They're very reliable, very reliable.
I need to get that number too, man, because the missus, man, she got a plumbing situation.
Very reliable. Call JCI. They got you. Line you up.
All right, Ronnie, you heard that? JCI Plumbing. JCI Plumbing. Black owned too.
Black owned. Everything is black owned. Not saying we discriminating anybody, but we promote our own
first.
So that's where we at with it. So we gonna get into our.
Hold on. How was your weekend, man? You know how we do this a little.
Well, you know me. I'm excited about the day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That where we at today is touching me very, very, very daily. You know what I mean? So I'm extra excited today. So you gotta excuse me if my excitement get ahead of me.
It's all good.
You know, but you know, it was a bless. I'm blessed, man. You know, a lot of things come down the pike since we on the right road. You know, a lot of things falling in place the way it's supposed to.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, we got that. We still have that giveaway. The giveaway is going down.
Yeah, the Apple Pods.
We do have the earpods. You know,
they're not bootleg either. Goddamn,
they are Apple earpods. You know, we are giving them away. And the way I'm doing this is it's a random thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not picking the first this, the first that. I'm just gonna throw. I got almost 100 subscribers. So out of that 100 subscribers, I'm gonna throw all them names in a bag, and somebody's gonna pick a name out. And when I pick that name out, come pick your iPods up, your AirPods, whatever you want to call them. If you don't have an iPhone, I know your kids got an iPhone because these new generation kids love iPhones.
Yeah, they do.
You know, and I got some. Let me just give you a rundown of what we got going on coming up. Just look for it. I'm gonna do some mobile blogging. You know, we got some things going on. I'm gonna do a couple interviews with a couple different people to get different aspects on what we got going on. But hold up, before I do that, I gotta introduce. I got my bro ham over here, my brother over here. He don't want to be seen on camera, but he just wants you to hear his voice. So I'll let him introduce himself. He's in the corner over there.
Yeah, they call me Ma.
Yeah, that's all you
Yeah,
get.
that's all you
That's
get.
all I'm gonna give you. But
That's all you get.
he's here.
I don't know what else to give you.
he-
That's it.
He's in the building. So, like I was saying, I've linked up with a couple people. We got a couple things coming down the line. You know, I'm not gonna spill the beans too soon. Just stay tuned. You know, it's gonna be a lot of things going down. You know, we got the apparel on. I got the WHL brought to you by Sanu Apparel. Next week, I'm gonna have the Red Monkey apparel on. You know what I'm saying? But
Three
everything-
Monkey.
Three Monkey.
Three Monkeys.
My fault. My apologies.
I don't know where you got Red Monkey.
Red
from.
Monkey. You know, Red Monkey was a
That
clothing
was
label,
in like 2000.
but it was hot.
Lukewarm.
Nah, nigga, it was 300 pair of pants. It was hot.
don't
But
know.
anyway, we promoting greatness, man. Black excellence is what we promoting over
That's
here.
it.
So anybody that got something going on, if you want to promote your clothing line, you know, anything that you want to promote, feel free to hit me up, hit my inbox, hit Ray inbox. You know, I got Jason Rodriguez on Facebook. That's my engineer. If you want to hear him for any of your engineer, probably he really booked a lot. He's like P Diddy, so you got to catch him. But he's a good guy. You know, he'll get you anything you need done or whatever. So yeah, we got a lot of things going on, man. I'm excited, man. It's going the right direction. Ray, boom.
We got we do got the phone lines open today too, man. So make sure y'all give us a call, 410-632-6300.
Are you talking to your mic?
Yes, I am.
You got to get
410-632-6300.
Yes,
So
yes.
make sure y'all give us a call, chime in, comment, questions, join the conversation. You know, make sure y'all give us a call though.
Yeah, give us a call, man. We got some things going on, man. Just chime in with us. Stay with us. Stay with us. Stay with us. It get better and better. Stay with us. Stay with us. So I'm gonna let my colleague, my right hand, my left hand, my guy over here, you know, I'm introduce our topic for today.
Today's topic is gentrification in the community of black people. How does it affect us? How can it benefit us? And what can we do about it? Gentrification is the topic. It's been a lot of gentrification going on, man, in these major cities lately. And I looked at the top 10 list last night. I know on the list is New York. You got Portland. You got Seattle. You got Baltimore. You don't have DC, surprisingly, but I'm sure it's on that list.
Well, they not gonna put DC on there.
Well, yeah, true.
It's already gentrified, ain't it?
It's already gentrified.
Yeah.
Why put them on them? They already.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
that's true.
The proof is in the pudding.
And we just want just talk about that a little bit and the narrative behind that and how it's affecting the community, you know, the black community.
So my first question is, you know, what is the reason for gentrification?
The reason for gentrification is basically you got low income areas that rich people, I could say, or people of higher class go in and, you know, get people to move out their homes that they may have lived in for 10 plus or more years for that minimized property to maximize it at a higher value.
Right.
Years
So-
to come. Once they maybe demolish it or redo it and build it back up.
It basically is none of this. None of these things that's happened with gentrification is done out of love. Everything is done out of prosper.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So you go into a community where you have a guy, say if you got one or two, not even black, whatever it is, you have these major corporations or these people that's above our level coming in there, taking over and making it,
Buying it out.
Buying them out.
Basically buying them out.
Tell them that story you were telling me
That story
yesterday
about Horse and Dickies?
Horse and Dickies.
Hey man, it's a legendary spot called Horse and Dickies in Washington D.C. They got a couple in PG County now, but this spot was originally on 8th Street. It's been there for 35 years. They basically, Mr. Dickey, man, he done with it. You know what I'm saying? And one of the reasons why is because of gentrification and genocide. He said in his interview what I saw on the news the other day. Also, you know, he got the DC police that was coming by towing different customers' cars and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So Mr. Dickey was like, man, I'm done with it. You know what I mean?
So
again, he got a location in Maryland that's very successful thus far. But this spot that and the DC spot was, of course, was his first original spot.
The mother spot where it branched off from.
That spot is legendary.
Gotcha.
I'm talking about.
Do he have any kids?
Yeah, I'm sure he does. I don't know. Yeah, I'm sure he does. Yeah.
So you think part of the problem is like why don't we pass that on?
Well, I think they are passing on, but I think they're passing on to the Maryland location.
Yeah, because the question is, how could you pass something on if it's not saying you should let people detour you or bully you out of your position that you want.
Right.
But if you in the community and your customer say if I got a store out here on Park Heights, I got a store there. You know what I mean? And they're moving in. They making Park Heights a whole, you know, whatever they're making it, they don't want what they got going on now. And I got a store on this corner. I'm the only person that's on this store. I had this store for 40, 50 years. Sooner or later, to move you out, you got to make your customers, your money, uncomfortable.
Right.
So I'm going to do that by, when they park, we towing cars. So you going to pass this on to your kids, you still going to have the same situation going on, whoever you pass it on to, because they want you out.
What's the difference between that and what other cultures do?
Other cultures allow it.
Other cultures just pass it on and let the kids advance it.
Agreed.
Yeah, that's true.
So the problem with that is we tend to flee instead of fighting.
Yes. That's what I'm saying.
When you flee and fight, they won the battle. They won.
Right.
Because I'll give you a prime example of that. If you remember on Park Heights and Quantico, right across the street from Halal's, used to be a store owned by a Muslim guy.
Yeah, I remember.
Remember that? That was sell the little dollar cookies and all that.
Yeah.
He sold it. Why would he sell it and not pass it on to his family? Or I don't know his business person.
But you also don't know.
That's what I mean.
The situations behind that.
But I feel as though most black people they take that money and they put it in their pocket instead of doing nepotism like what other cultures do, which is that's how you pass it on and that's how you keep the money going.
But some people,
if you sell it now, that's going to satisfy you now.
Right. But some people like him, not to cut you off, like Mr. Dickey say he basically he tired.
All right, he tired. But what about his kids?
What about your kids?
You're right. And
but
you're right.
That's soon to come. That's what generational wealth come in at.
That's how you're supposed to get generational wealth.
That's how you get generational wealth.
Instead of selling it.
You don't sell nothing of it. You don't sell off your worth. That's owned by you.
You don't.
Anything your name is on, don't sell
keep it. Yeah, you're right.
Because that is just something you pass on.
That's your legacy. And then you see, then with DC, man, it's like they got these big ass buildings down on 8th Street, man. And basically, if you ain't competing with them and or leveling up with them, they're going to force you out. And I know for sure. One thing for sure, two things for certain. I'm sure the city cut him a nice check. He probably fought as much as he could. The city cut him a nice check, and he probably, and right like you say, he probably fought as much as he could with the local community, with the local board members, and.
Basically, basically. So I think that's it.
We are.
Black.
And that's what I mean by the future.
Deep. That's deep.
All that?
We got a caller.
We got a caller.
We got a caller. We'll take this call.
Hey,
Hey, what's Tone?
what's up? Yeah,
Hey, what that Davon too?
yeah, I got Davon with me.
Hey, this guy here on the phone. This is the sponsor. These are the guys that I have as my sponsor, JCI Crew. Go ahead, tell them about yourself, Tone. Let them know who you are, what you offer, and so on and so forth.
All right, I'm Tony with JCI Environmental. I got this company that does plumbing work, pumping grease traps, pumping septic tanks, anything that's a legal dollar. I agree with the last caller you had. However, as a black community, we have to stick together. The problem is that fast money is what's killing us.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's killing us fast, because we see if we buy property for $50, I'm using it as an example, and we'll see that the white man will come in and offer us $100. We're quick to jump on that $100 and not
That's
looking
what I
at
mean,
what's
right?
tomorrow for our future.
Oh yeah, sell
So
out.
we have to stick together. We don't do like the Hispanics do, the whites do. We jump after that quick dollar.
That's a fact.
So I'm trying to change that now. I've been out here for a while now. I'm getting a little younger, and I believe in trying to give back and help my brother. We got to push into that direction.
Well, I'm gonna give a backstory on this whole situation and let you know that you've already sold into a situation, because without what you sold into me, I wouldn't be where I'm at now. This is the guy behind my success. He's the reason why I'm an engineer. He's the reason why my mindset is the way I am, because I've learned from what he installed into me at a young age. It's a business mind. It's a business mind, but not only a business mind, he gonna teach you how to pass it on to your youngest.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Generational.
And
So,
don't take the quick buck.
Don't take the quick buck.
Get that slow money.
It's going to take work.
Stroke 'em
It's
long.
going to be a long,
Stroke 'em long.
hard thing.
Stroke them long.
Yeah.
But you got to take that sacrifice
Stroke
to
'em
get
long.
that long money
That's
for
what
your
it's all
family
about.
and your grandkids
So-
That slow
and
money,
your kids
that
after
slow
that.
money is always good money. I mean, it may come slow, but hey, it's gonna come.
So
The
just
slow money be them big checks.
I'm just throwing just giving you guys a quick overall outlook on this guy's personality that's on the phone right now.
Okay.
He
Respect
sold
that. Respect.
sold things into me at the 17 at a young age. I'm 36 now.
Right.
And I'm an engineer making the money I want to make to provide
Yes.
for my kids. That's what he told me from the gate. I'm gonna put you where you need to be at an old age to provide for your kids. So
And you know what, brother JC, man, we thank you for that, man.
that's Tony
That's
Walker.
Tony.
Excuse
That's
me, Tony. We
Walker.
apologize.
Yeah.
We thank you for that. We
And
humbly
I got
thank you
brother
for
on
that,
there.
man.
They probably on the road right now pumping somebody
Making
grease
money.
trap.
I guarantee
I
he got on
guarantee
dirty
you.
pants right
Dirty
now
pants.
and some dirty
And these
boots.
dudes ain't changed in
And
2
he
weeks.
ain't care. He don't
Guarantee
care.
you.
He don't
I
care.
guarantee. But who's on the passenger side of him? His son.
Yeah. It's always been like that since I known him.
Since I known him.
Yeah.
He's not
Since
gonna bring
I known
nobody
him.
around him. If you look at you as a son, he's gonna show you the ropes and show you how to be successful in the world.
That's what's up.
So respect,
what's up.
respect.
We
I'm
thank
glad
you
you
for calling
called.
in, man.
Glad you called.
All right, it's good to see you guys doing something right, man. I really, I'm honored to know that you guys are really stepping it up to help our community. And I'm on that same path myself. We all fall short of the eyes of God. Just got to remember that. And nobody's perfect.
Facts.
What you do with it after that is where your problem lies.
Big facts.
Amen.
Big
No,
facts.
so-
Amen.
Yeah, it's not how
We
hard
gotta-
you falls
we gotta
out
get out
on
there.
how
We
you
gotta
jump
keep
back
on
up.
making it
So
happen.
yeah.
If you can't make but $1 a day, make $2 tomorrow.
Big
Yeah.
facts.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
But I tell you that the longer you hold on to your property, the value will go up, and that you can turn it over to your next person in line, and they can turn it over to the next person, and then it becomes millions.
Yeah. That's
But like I
generational.
said, you look for that quick buck for the day. If you look at, one of the things me and Ed was talking about, if you look at the Hispanic world, they network together. And one of the things I told him is that if you go to any Home Depot and you talk to any Hispanic guy to do any job, the first thing they're going to say is, we work hard. How many black brothers can say they put their other black brother up high with them like that?
No.
There's not one black brother out there will say, we work hard. They'll say, quit. We ain't going to work for that. They ain't going to say, they ain't going to say, my brother here work hard.
Nah.
And half of the Hispanic out there ain't never seen each other no more than walking to that Home Depot or wherever they at. But they uphold each other.
They promote each other.
That's what's happening. We don't uphold each other.
I've seen them stick together too, because there's been some times where I've saw one particular contractor had got upset with one of the guys on the job site, and they all threatened to walk off.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
So it was one guy that was in trouble, but they all were gonna walk
Unity,
off.
man.
Yeah,
Unity.
Yeah.
Unity, man. Hey, Tone, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you,
No problem.
you and
Guys,
Davon,
keep up
man.
good work, and hope to talk to you guys soon.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
man.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Keep grinding, man.
Have a good
Appreciate
day,
that,
man.
boss. Bless. One love.
All right. Jamal,
Oh shit. That's cool. He probably get talk trash.
Sorry about that. I thought he was-
This is talk trash.
He's gonna say something slick to me.
Jamal is that.
You know I'm usually gonna say something back. Yeah.
I thought he was done.
Yeah. No,
You can call back if you want to talk trash.
No,
I guess.
don't call back.
Y'all want to call, man? Look, the number 410-632-6300. Again, 410-632-6300.
But this is one of my pet peeves, and I know everybody in here that heard this from the biggest drug dealers in the world, how they used to get all the money in the world. They had 3 laundromats. But to me, it feels like they all wanted that quick buck so quick that they never looked back and said, man, I could have owned this whole block.
The whole block.
Instead of just sitting on this one step.
Right.
Like, and
Hustling,
that was
yeah.
part
Or not even that. Instead of you thinking about trying to show off for yourself, pass it on
To the community.
to your kids.
To the kids.
Because your kids still got a life to live.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You
Right.
40. You know what I mean? Just saying, you 40, your kids 17, 16.
start grooming them.
They got to start over like you did.
Start
That's what we
grooming
don't want to do.
Yeah.
We don't want to have the repetitive. We don't have that thing going a cycle. We don't want that cycle.
Right.
I think a lot of black people are mostly are really selfish.
And of course,
And they rather be the one with all the money and have all the control
because they want everybody to come to them.
than pass it on. Then
Right.
they don't exactly.
Yeah.
They don't feel as though they valuable
There you go.
if everybody else had the same information they had
Or had the same amount of
or had the
money.
same money that you had.
I'm gonna read this comment Ronnie said, man. She said, what she said at first, she was like, gentrification is all about economical. Then she said, once white people move in, resources are poured into a community. When it's predominantly black, resources are taken away. That is very true.
That's true,
That is
but
very true.
the resources is us.
We
We are the resource.
We are the resources.
So I did the numbers one day because I was thinking about trying to get a convenience store.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought about it like every corner store they at least make $1,500 a day at the minimum.
Mm-hmm.
$1,500 a day can get you $250,000 to almost $500,000 profit.
Mm-hmm.
How come we can't just get that? Like people don't think that far ahead. They don't
Nope,
think
not
that.
even that. You said it earlier though. Black people are selfish
Yes,
and they don't like to work together.
yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And-
'cause-
and you know, once they do start working together, and the business becomes successful, it's always one.
I can't go
That
to that
branch
store.
off.
Their store dirty.
I
and-
was going to say,
Oh,
the
but,
first-
it's,
don't like
but
that
it's
store
always
'cause-
one that's liable to branch off from that business from that business collabo.
Right.
So hey, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and take my little half of my portion and
and dip out.
fuck it up.
Instead of
Building up something else.
You buy that store, that property that you at, have that regardless.
And flip it.
Leave that there
Yeah.
in your neighborhood.
Yeah.
Pass that on to somebody else.
Yes.
So it's no such thing as me selling out to the next man.
To the
So we
next
can't
man.
say you moving into our neighborhood.
Exactly.
Because I own this.
Right.
I already owned
now,
I got papers on this.
You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
can't get mad if I sell it and the person I sell it to just so happen is Caucasian, Mexican,
Right.
Chinese.
Right.
You can't get mad.
Yeah.
Because
can't
you
get
sold
mad.
it.
You
Right.
sold it.
Yeah.
He capitalized
You kept
on
it off your selling.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
And
what
I-
you do is you stick around.
I had to tell this guy that at the store across the street from me. He was saying, man, I remember all these stores was owned by all these black people. I said, yeah, they was owned by them, but they sold. It's
sold
not
it.
like
Sold
they
it.
gave it to them or they came and took it. More likely you sold it
Yeah, and
to the Hindu guy or Arab guy. Like
I actually experienced that. So I worked for probably every ethnic group in this city. So, and I worked at Linden Lounge.
Okay.
So being at Linden Lounge, I actually watched a black owner sell it to the Koreans. We got a call coming in. Give me 1 second.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
We value that green piece of paper
That dollar more than our
than
property.
our integrity.
You know what I'm telling
Yes.
you? Yeah. Yeah.
yes, because
That's
if you pass it, let's say you pass it on to your nephew. You don't have no kids. You pass it on to your nephew. Your nephew can grow up to where as though your name is always in it. Even if you ain't making no money, your name is
Your
tied
name's all
to it.
tied to that building.
But instead of looking at your
Right.
name being tied, you want the money.
You want
Yep.
that quick dollar.
Want
I
that
got,
quick
I got,
dollar.
I got to buy this Benz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck that Benz,
Well, I'm
man.
going on a trip to Bermuda. I can't pay for it if I give him that.
You know what I mean?
I ain't worried about the Benz right now.
When the
man.
longevity thing
I'm
is,
trying to build another building up.
if we keep this building, we buy 3 or 4 more. We going to the island and we gonna buy half of this island.
Yes.
And it's not a black and white thing.
No, it's not
You
at
know what I'm
all.
saying?
Not at all.
What
And
it
don't,
is-
don't make it. Don't
it
don't
is-
let us. Trust me. It ain't no racial thing at all over
it's,
here.
it's just who. It's just that me. Yes, I'm kicking my race in the nuts because we sell out quick over $1.
Over $1.
You know what I mean? We value something that don't have no value to it itself.
But actually, you could build your portfolio.
Right.
If you have more successful businesses, when you go to that bank and you tell them I want a loan for $1 million,
You can do whatever you want.
you
Throw you
can
that
say, man,
motherfucker.
I own this store who
Yeah.
get me $10,000 a month.
Yeah.
I own this store and this store.
No,
and
scratch
this
that.
store.
Ain't even got to get you no money.
Yeah,
The property
credit.
itself.
Yeah, that's credit.
It's collateral.
That's collateral. That's
You
you.
can have a building that don't make no money.
Hold on 1 second. Don't hang up.
You take that to the bank.
Right.
Yeah.
Guarantee they give you a loan on that building.
So I was gonna try to tell you. So I worked for a black owner,
Okay.
Linden Lounge.
Okay.
All right. So they were gonna sell it, and when we asked them, we all wanted to buy it. It was all black workers in there. The lady at the lottery machine, the check cash girl, the manager that's been there for years. We all wanted to pitch in and buy it. So he told us one day. So I'm at his house playing video games. And so I asked him, I said, why won't you sell the property to us? He said, well, I'd rather sell it to the Koreans because the Koreans will live in it. They'll work it to the bone. They'll make sure that they pay whatever promissory note, whatever note they're going to pay. They will pay that note, whatever the amount is set that they got to pay every month to buy the business. And he said, and they won't take nothing out of it. He said, where our people, a lot of times we'll get into a business. We take money out of it.
Yes.
We'll take the product,
Take the
take
equity
the
out.
product,
Right.
take
They
the
got a
cigarettes,
biz
take
within
the
a week.
liquor.
Right.
They got a biz within a week.
Whereas the Asians and the Koreans
They
will
gonna
work
keep it
that
where it's
business to death. And he was right. So when we transferred the business over to the Koreans, I worked with the Koreans for a couple of months.
Hey, boom.
While they were changing everything over, right? So the Korean man, Mr. Yu, he comes up to me one day. He says, Mr. Jason, he said, you know why I'm the way that I am? And I said, no. He said, because I have one pair of pants, one pair of shirt, one pair of shoes, one hat, one pair of socks, one pair of underwear. So like he's telling me this, and I'm saying, well, this is just a dirty motherfucker.
Right,
like,
pretty
you know what I
much. You
mean?
just
Like, you a
dirty.
filthy motherfucker.
dirty dick.
He said, I do all this to make sacrifices for the business and for my family.
My family.
Right.
And
Because
I
he's
ain't
not
get it
going
at the
nowhere.
time when he first said it to me.
Because if you think about
You
it,
know?
if you work your job like you're supposed to, like if you was to get a 40-hour job, like we was just talking on the way here, my job stopped my overtime. So I'm looking at them like, man, I want some more overtime now.
They stopped
Right.
it.
Well, they said you can't get it unless
they
you
trying
got
to
a
reduce
valid
it.
reason.
Right.
Okay.
So what I'm saying
That's-
is, if you had that same mentality for a job and you own the business, you're supposed to have that same mentality. I'm
Yeah.
not going nowhere.
Hell
if I
yeah, I'm
own
not
it,
going no motherfucking
I'm sitting
way.
here.
And in that
I'm-
business, he's
all day.
working sometimes 60, 70 hours a week.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
right.
Whereas some of us couldn't. He's right. Mr. Yu would have slept in the business if he had to.
But like you say, they live upstairs.
Yeah.
Yes.
Got your caller.
Caller.
Go ahead, caller.
Yo,
What's up? What's up? Who this?
My nephew.
yeah, this Eric Bone.
What's going
What's
on,
up, what's
boss?
up?
That was the artist
Yeah,
you
man.
heard earlier.
Hey, I like that. I like that. Joint.
Nice
Stay-
songs,
I like
Joe.
how you
Nice
stay
songs.
positive with that, but keeping it 10 toes down. I like that. I
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that. Big ups.
Hey, let the family know where we can cop that at.
Man, well, you can cop that on YouTube or every platform, or Apple Music, Spotify, all that good stuff.
Yeah, good looking.
all
Good
that
looking.
good
I like
stuff.
that. Keep it
Appreciate
coming.
it, appreciate
What's
it.
up, young
But yeah,
king?
man, I'm about to touch on that gentrification subject, man. Y'all talking about.
Go ahead, speak your mind, young kid.
Man, at the end of the day, like, I agree with gentrification. It might sound weird a little bit, but I agree with gentrification because for the simple fact, like, black people make too many excuses and we kill each other in the hood every day. Coming from a person that come from the trenches, that been in situation that made it out the trenches. Like, black people, bro, we need to think smarter and be smarter. A lot of people always talk about gentrification, but at the end of the day, like I said, we sell our properties to the white man every day. They knocking on the doors. We sell our property. They don't come take it from us. We sell it.
Right.
So now they gentrifying the area. We need to outsmart the white people just like how they outsmart us. How you gonna blame a next motherfucker for being smart?
So I
just like going back to the slavery days. You can't blame the white man for outthinking the Africans, outthinking the Chinese people for enslaving motherfuckers. They just was smart.
I got a question
Black
for you,
people
brother.
Need to step up.
I got a question for you. Since how old you is first? How old are you?
28.
Oh yeah.
So
So therefore, you got that mindset. You know what's going on, correct?
Oh, yeah,
you see it, correct?
Yeah.
So
facts,
it's
like I agree with gentrification, but I don't.
No,
agree
I'm
with
great.
some of the stuff.
I'm great. Ride with you on this wave. Hear me out. Now you agree with it. You know what I mean? We all
I agree with it to a certain extent.
Right. So we all have a common goal is we tired of excuses, correct?
Tired of excuses.
Tired of excuses. So my biggest thing, like I told my daughter yesterday, stop giving excuses. We gotta come up with solutions. Mm-hmm. So what is our solutions to get this thing back in our hand? You know what I'm saying? We got several.
We need to.
We got several generations sitting here. You know what I'm saying? You 28, I'm 36. You know, everybody else is. You know,
just found out today I'm almost 50.
You feel what I'm saying? So we got a lot of generations on the same page. So it just take us to reach out to our peers and drill that into them. Just get as many as possible. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? That and I love the fact that you said you agree with what's going on because you see the bullshit that we are giving ourselves.
Exactly.
We threw ourselves in this hole. So it's up to us to get out of it, and we gotta do it one by one. Mm-hmm. So you do your generation, I do my generation, he do his generation. You know what I mean?
So forth and so on.
If I can make a comment to you though, but so there was a pastor up in Harlem. That talked about gentrification in Harlem. This is like my subject. Like gentrification. I fought against EDBI and the displacement of folks that were in the East Side that were removed from that area. So I fought against that. This is like my grassroots roots right here. So, but there was a pastor up in Harlem that said that a business developer came up to him one time and he didn't know whether or not the business developer was trying to make a confession because he saw he was a pastor or what. But the white man came to him and said, you know, pastor, the reason why, we come to neighborhoods like Harlem and neighborhoods like that to gentrify those communities, he said, because the people there don't fight.
They allow it.
Yep.
He said we can come into those communities and a lot of times those communities are tired. They don't want to necessarily be in the disparity that they in.
Cut them a check.
So we have cut them a check and they willing to move.
And they gone.
Some move down south, some move, they get the opportunity to move back home, down south. Some, get to move, to a new neighborhood that, is better than the dilapidated, apartments and properties that they're living in Harlem. And unfortunately, what we got to start doing is start gentrification and for our own selves. Like gentrification is not classified as a white only thing.
Not at all.
We can gentrify a community.
Right.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Right.
We just have to come together collectively
as a unity.
with our economics
Right.
and say this is what we're going to do to the neighborhood. We're going to gentrify this neighborhood.
That's the biggest problem right there.
Yeah.
My family right now is setting up a family trip. And the biggest thing to do is get black people to take their money and put it in one pot.
Yeah, because they don't.
The first thing they're going to ask is,
Who's controlling the money?
Who's
Who's controlling the money?
Who's responsible
Who's
for the
controlling the
money?
money?
That's like family reunions. That's why a lot of times family reunions
that
never
was the
jump
biggest
off.
thing with
Exactly.
Marcus Garvey. I love Marcus Garvey because he came up with a perfect solution. We're going to put all this money together. He had he had boat companies and all this good stuff. The biggest thing that stopped him was people asking, Where is the money?
Where is the
Umar
money?
Johnson,
Same thing. Yeah,
Same
Umar
thing.
Johnson
Where
ran
is
into the same
money?
thing with his school.
The minute
Yeah.
it gets over a certain
Yeah.
amount,
Yeah.
everybody looks at where's the money at?
Right.
Where's it
Right.
going?
Yeah, they
But
did
guess
that
what
to
they
Brother
don't do with that
Johnson.
FICA.
Exactly.
They don't ask
Johnson
FICA where that
ain't
money.
money.
They don't
They
even
trust
care.
it.
They trust
Nephew,
care.
nephew, this is what I want you to do, man. I want you to do your homework, man, and get your generation together, man, and let's try to build some shit.
His
man.
generation, you gotta get some of these older people to
Nah,
go
but
too.
I mean, the truth.
Look, it
No,
ain't
that's what I'm
even
saying.
about
His
our
generation
though,
to
because at the
Eddie's
end of the day,
generation,
Yeah.
to my
started with
generation. You
your
know what I'm saying?
generation.
Yeah.
That's how it starts.
Hey, look,
Hold on,
they-
what'd he say?
Look, they always talk about our generation. That's another thing. They stay talking about our generation. But a lot of this sucker shit came from the older generation.
Exactly,
You know,
big man.
that's right.
Exactly.
And we not teaching y'all the way, right?
Right.
Well, you only know what you see.
Exactly.
So if they wasn't taught,
Yeah.
and then they wasn't taught, you can't keep pointing the finger at the younger
Yeah, no,
generation.
I'm not. No, I'm
'Cause
saying.
that's not just you.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Just in general, like
Yeah.
that's what usually happens.
Right, yeah.
Like they look at the younger generation, like y'all gotta get together. Like no,
We all got to get it together.
y'all actually own the business.
We
That's why I
all.
said earlier,
Yeah.
if you
We all
own
gotta
the
get it
store,
together.
why not give it to your nephew?
Right.
You so scared
Right,
for him to
right,
actually either
right.
succeed or fail. When if you just gave it to him,
yeah.
that's the
And
same
see what he do
opportunity
with it.
you
But
got.
here's another thing that they do in the Korean community. Like I said, and I work for a lot of different ethnic groups, right? But I have to use them as an example. They will come in and work in a business for very to little no pay.
Hell yeah.
Just to learn the business.
Just to learn the business.
And in some cases, to build up that bond with that other owner
Yep.
Right.
so that when they're ready to buy the store,
Right.
They can have
that
it.
owner will give him 10,000, 20,000,
Yeah,
right,
30,000
right,
right, right.
towards
Yeah,
the store
yeah,
because you
yeah.
helped his business.
Yeah,
See, we don't know how to, we get in there. How much I'm getting paid?
Yeah.
Right.
When I'm
That's-
getting paid?
But see, that's
You short me some money. You know
That's
what I mean?
another
Like,
falsehood
yeah.
because some of these young kids, if you like how we was when we was 17 with Tony Walker, if you just introduce him and show him the money, Tony wasn't paying us $1 million.
No, what he did for us was
He
I'm gonna
just
tell you what
showed
he
us
did.
the money.
well, he
I'ma
showed
tell
you
you
work.
I'm gonna
Showed-
tell you
showed
exactly
you
what
the
he
value
did.
of work.
I'm gonna tell you exactly what he did. When we found out we wanted to grind on our own. Oh, y'all don't want to work for nobody? This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go buy you this fucking steak body truck,
And then you gonna learn.
and you gonna learn.
Yeah.
We grind. Of course, we didn't do the right thing because we was young.
Right.
But we learned how to
Right,
be
but you
our
learned
own.
though.
You really
Right.
learned.
And it's
I mean,
funny-
we was making
And
like
you learned the value of hard
Three
work.
of us, we got like 1,600 a day.
Hey, look,
Yes, sir.
me and this young man,
Right.
me and my nephew, what was it? How long ago was it, Eric? Years ago. When my sister bought an ice cream truck, man, we ran that thing. We ran
No
it.
question.
up.
We ran it.
What
Right, but
happened?
you put in a lot more hours than you would at a regular,
guess
What
Regular
happened is
job.
like
though.
legal situations took place
Okay,
where as
all
though, you know.
Understood.
So-
I appreciate you calling in, Neff. Hey, Neff, I appreciate you, man.
No question.
Send us more music,
question.
man.
Yes,
keep
sir.
me uploading on what you got going on, man. I'm gonna promote you, man. I'm here for that. I'm here for that, man. I'm
and,
here for
spread,
that.
and spread the love about the show.
Spread the love,
Spread
man.
the love, man.
Like,
Love you,
share,
nephew.
subscribe, man. You enjoy your day, cuzzo.
And the fact that you got the opportunity puts you right where you at now. You had a business mind to even have a podcast.
Yep.
Yeah. That's
You feel what I'm saying?
That's why I said I grant.
You
I,
have to give it to
Yeah.
them. Because even if they fail at that business, they might
Something else
succeed.
Something, yeah.
Something
But
else.
it's
Yeah.
going to be in their brain that
gonna be in
I
their
should
brain.
be working
I should
for
be working for
somebody
somebody.
40 hours a week
Exactly.
when I
Fuck
can
that.
make the same amount
No,
working
sir.
for myself.
No,
You
sir.
wouldn't- we wouldn't have known that unless we worked for
No,
Tony.
sir. I'll be still thinking about
40 hours a week.
My 9 to 5, my slave mentality.
Yeah.
Get up and work for this man. That's a slave mentality.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna take a pause for a cause. I gotta big up these guys, man. You know, he got my bed looking nice today. You know, I gotta big up my guy, Brian.
He actually came in my house and told me smell his bed. I'm
Son.
like, yo, bro.
son.
Yo, bro.
Hey, Jay, I'm gonna give you
bro.
some of this, man.
Hey, bro, you gotta stop, bro.
I gotta big up my guy. I don't know if you on.
It did smell good, though.
I gotta big up my guy Brian. You know what I mean. His joint is called Creative Culture. You know what I mean. They got all types of bid products and
Okay.
stuff like that. He can be on the show.
That's
We
what's up.
doing some things together. That's some other things. That's other things going on.
Bring
down
him,
the
Some
man.
line.
products in
Bring
here,
him,
like
bring
so
him.
we can hold them up.
We
like,
going down, man. We's going down, Jay. If we can get our bed right, man, we gonna turn your bed black.
Oh, no.
Hey, I got a lot of gray in there
No,
too.
no, don't do
But
it.
no, I want to big up them guys, man. Creative Culture. You gonna see us together a lot. You know, I'm actually the 28th. I'm actually sitting in on their podcast on the 28th to promote what we got going on here. You know, I'm collabing with some people. We got some things going on.
Right.
I ain't even tell you that one, but you know,
Hey,
it's
push
going
it,
down, man. It's going down. Creative Culture, man. Check them out. Look them up on the line. It's Creative Culture LLC. They got all types of products for you can order online. They got 2 or 3 stores, I believe, in the city that you can go and buy in the city. But I order mine offline and deliver within 2-3 days.
That's
You know,
what's
and it's worth it to make the beard nice and soft.
Yeah.
You know, it's good. It's good.
I'm about to
It's
check
good.
that out.
For the beard gang guys and the chicks that got beards, but whatever. But
Hey,
you
man,
know,
if y'all want
chicks got
call in,
beards?
if you want to call in, 410-632.
Maybe for that baby hair.
63.
Listen for that baby hair on the side. The sides.
you get your baby hair right. You can get your baby hair right with that cream. The cream gets your, and it smells
Oh,
good.
baby, I thought you said beards
it
at
won't-
first.
Well, he did
Beards
say
too.
beard.
I did say beards. I seen some chicks with some beards.
Your beard gang.
We not gonna go there. We can talk about that on another show. We not gonna go there. We can talk about that on another show. They growing hair now on their chins and lips and stuff. And we're not gonna talk about that. It is what it is. But you know it's crazy, man. You just got me off.
You a fool, man.
Don't forget, man. You know, give us a call 410-632-6300 if you want to chime in. You got anything to say about the gentrification things? We got to better it, man. We got to stop talking about what's going on and come up with solutions to fix it. And the solutions is us. You know, the solution
starts with us.
Is us. You know?
One thing I love about this generation is that now they actually support more black-owned stuff.
Yeah, it's going
I'm
down.
starting to notice that you don't see a lot of kids wearing designer. They're wearing a lot of the self-made T-shirts.
Yeah,
and I'm seeing a lot of that now, so I love it. I love
It's
it.
going, but you gotta think about it, like everything coming full circle. So you know you had that era back in the days where everybody was about
The
equal
high
rights,
fashion.
right? No, I'm talking about equal rights. I'm
Oh,
talking
right.
about standing up for your culture, standing up
Right,
for your,
right.
It's coming back,
Right.
but you just gotta get yourself around the people that's about doing it. You know what I mean? We out here.
Yeah.
You just gotta talk to them because I don't talk to just anybody about the way I'm. You know what I'm saying? My mindset because everybody can't handle it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So when I get around like-minded people, I can
Right.
feel as though we on the same plateau. Which it shouldn't be like that. I should be able to talk about it around anybody because maybe it can trickle down to them. But I just like to feed. If I can't talk to you and learn, and it just
It don't even be worth it.
I don't feel. I don't want to be biased towards it, but I'm learning it. You know what I mean?
Learning
so I
what?
can't be. I'm learning how to
Protect your energy.
protect my energy
Okay.
and promote my culture, promote
Right, yeah,
promote my people.
Your
you know
brand.
what I mean?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I'm learning that. I'm
Right.
learning that. So I can't get around something that's going to make me weak. So therefore, I got to keep around people that's strong that keep me grounded in that.
yeah.
So once I get strong enough, trust me, everybody I come across, boy, what you doing to better your community?
Right.
Boy, what you doing to better your man? What you doing to better your brother? Did you
Right.
tell him something that you know that he don't know?
You showing
But
the
you know,
ropes.
we always been them type of brothers
Always.
though. 'Cause
Always.
Even when we had the truck, we used to pick up the little young guys
Yeah.
on our way.
Hell yeah.
And had
Put
them
their
with
ass
us
to
for a
work.
couple days.
Yeah,
give
big
them
up to
$100,
my
$100.
15. These are 15. Like
Yeah.
little young dudes. It's
Yeah.
three brothers for a fact. You know what I mean? It's three. I ain't getting names up, but three of them. We used to pick them up every freaking morning
Yeah.
to go make money. Show them how we making this money.
Yeah.
You know
Our
what I mean?
little cousin.
And my little cousin. But they was on, now they on the other side of the track, but they still respect
They
us
should respect that
for what we
showing y'all the
installed
ropes.
into you.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And these are the ones that you'll see on the other side of the situation, on a situation that is get bad. But we got them here because we showed you this side. You know what I mean?
The positive side.
Yeah, and they still respect us and love us for that. He tell me to this day, boy, I love what you did for us. I ain't chasing that. That ain't me, but I appreciate what you
I
did for
appreciate
us.
you at least showing me that.
Yeah,
At least showing me the initiative.
Because what happened was we was coming around, me and my brother, we coming around. Mind you, we started work. It was three of us, me, Ma, and Davon. That's my other brother was on the phone.
Okay.
We had a truck, we had a steak body, and every morning we got up 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning, get out on the truck, and we making money. But by 2, 3 o'clock, the dope boys just coming out. We coming through. We was smoking weed back then.
Right.
We coming through buying grass. They like, damn, yo, boy, y'all boys hustling. Y'all da. Put me on. All right, be ready tomorrow.
Yeah. Just
Around?
that simple.
Yeah,
Yeah.
be ready tomorrow. We come to
Be
pick
ready
you
tomorrow.
up.
What products was y'all? It was a food truck?
No,
or-
Nah, we had a
was
steak
doing
body
demolition
truck.
and hauling,
Demolition
so-
and hauling, man.
So it was
Okay.
real easy and simple for them, but it was a business
Okay.
nonetheless,
Yeah.
and they didn't have to answer nobody.
Right.
So you can imagine that's like you 16,
And it's cash
17,
money.
your homeboy, your old head who probably 21, 22, come around and say, boy, jump in this truck and make $150. That's better than you sitting on that block making $50.
And then you
getting
and
running
pretend to
from
get
the
your ass locked up and get shot at.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they
Exactly.
loved us for it. They
They
loved us for it.
loved it, son. They just faithfully. You gonna pick me up tomorrow? You gonna pick me up tomorrow? You gonna pick?
Yeah,
I
they used
got
to
you.
fight each other. They used to
Yeah.
fight
They used to
over
fight because we
who
couldn't
won.
take everybody. There's 3 of them.
Yeah. They want that money.
It was only 2 of them.
It was like 2 of them at that time.
The owner
What's
wasn't
up?
go, but it was 2 of them.
And
That
you know what? It's we got to get back to that. You know what I'm saying? We got to get back to that by
It-
any means.
there are-
That's where the
There are
jobs
people
are.
like that,
When you
though.
say there's no jobs, That's where the jobs are. When we create those
The
industries,
small jobs.
we have the tendency to hire our own.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
That's what it's all about, man. So I've been like this. You know what I mean? But I strayed away for a minute. You know what I mean? Because
I don't want to see
find
the
myself.
table. I don't want to see the table. I'm gonna bring
I
the
want
whole
the table.
motherfucking table.
I want the table.
I want that whole
But
table.
no, I'll take that back.
I want the room.
I take that back.
I want the room.
I take that
I
back.
take the whole room.
I take that back.
I don't
The
want
building.
the table. There you go.
I want the building.
What I want is I want us to have it.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can't do it by myself.
Right.
Because things I don't know, you know.
You know.
Well,
Things you
think-
don't know, I know.
I know.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Most of the most successful businesses are not just one person.
No.
It's a board.
You got
Yeah,
you.
it's a whole board of
It's
them.
a board.
It's a whole
Gotcha.
board of
And
them.
the whole problem is we never think about it's a board.
Right.
Like I was telling somebody the other day, like I think our minds are so small that we only think that the highest level to getting money is the kingpin.
And that's
When
not.
there are boom operators who work for sitcoms who probably make more than the kingpin on
Hell
your block.
yeah.
So I'ma
And
tell you
he's
this.
not even the highest paid on the
Yeah.
set.
I'm gonna tell you this
So
now.
it's like we don't think past that box of
So-
what we know.
I'm gonna break it down to the grand scale, to the annual income. You know what I mean? Annual income of somebody that's the lieutenant or the person under the plug.
Mhm.
The person under the plug at the most probably making 70,000, 80,000 a year. Correct.
Mhm.
That's a boom operator at Seinfeld
That's what
who just
engineers-
hold the mic.
That's what engineers make.
All he do is hold the mic.
That's what HVAC workers make. That's what plumbers make.
Yeah. But you don't see that because that plumber or that boom operator or that producer, he's not coming through your neighborhood flashing.
Right.
He's going to come through in a Corolla.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's going to come through in
that
that
bank
year
account, and
Corolla.
that bank account healthy.
Healthy.
Healthy as hell.
And he's not even going to give you the game enough because he's probably scared to be around you.
Warren
Or he don't know how to be
Warren
around
Buffett
you.
is a billionaire, and they say he used to ride around in an old Buick,
Easy.
Easy.
like old
Oh,
Buick.
you got,
like-
I look at some of Warren Buffett YouTubes till this day. I'm talking about, man, this man and just be looking this like an average Joe.
yeah.
But I know that damn credit score.
But I'm a
Credit
And that
score.
bank account, he ain't got no
Credit
credit
score.
score.
He ain't got cash.
No, I'm just saying, but you know,
Yeah.
you know
He
what
got
I'm saying?
cash.
He got cash.
That clout,
Right.
man.
Yeah.
He's so
Yeah,
far out there.
man.
I'm gonna tell y'all a good interview to look at. Look at the interview with
We got
him and
that
Jay Z.
collateral.
Him and Jay-Z.
Look at that interview with him and Jay Z.
Great.
Man, that,
Great
that
interview.
interview with him and Jay Z.
Yeah.
Great
No,
interview.
Yeah.
that's a white man, but that white man
Yeah.
will put you
So
put game
I
in your
ain't,
head.
I ain't even gonna hold y'all. I get $1 million. I'm getting me something nice.
I'm flipping it.
Yeah, see, I'm investing.
That's how you know you're not
I'm
ready for
flipping
it. We was just
Yeah.
talking about that
I
earlier.
just told you that.
Yeah.
And
That's how
I
you know
told
you're
you
not ready.
I'm not
I'm
ready
investing it.
for $1 million.
See, your mind ain't there.
Or I'm even looking for collective economics.
It's not
That's
there.
something that we
You
own.
collect-
You want to
I'm
know
looking
why?
to get in
I
with
s-
somebody.
Yeah.
Do you want to know why I
So I ain't gotta
said?
spend my whole million.
Do you want to know why I said I would get me something nice first? Because all this time I've been thinking and dreaming about what I want.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't think about the grand scale yet.
Right.
Give me 500,000. I'm gonna budget it better.
Yeah.
Give me $1 million. I ain't ready for $1 million yet. No.
Give me $1 million. I'm a budget.
Give me
man. I'm a
500,000.
budget.
You give me 500,000. I'm gonna budget it better than I can budget $1 million.
But do you think that
Because
comes from?
I'm gonna spend that $1 million down to 80,000. Like, oh shit, I gotta invest this 80,000.
Do you think that
You know
comes
what I
from
mean?
the way you was taught growing up? Like, and that's why I don't tell my kids this at all. Like,
You get
like,
it back tomorrow.
Yeah, or
That was-
or you don't think your life is going to be that. Like, life is longer than people make it out to be. Life isn't as short.
Life is what you make it.
But see, what the thing was, like, you was happy to make 21.
Oh hell yeah.
You feel me?
But you gotta think about the life you was living too.
Yeah,
Hell
but,
yeah.
but
That
this
time
is
of
just
the
this is
age.
just like it's like you don't think past what you like. You don't think that you're gonna get past 21. So it's like I gotta have as much fun as possible.
Before I
Every
turn
day
21.
after that is fun.
Right.
And what you don't realize is your life is long, and the more you build, like if you have 500 today and then you spend it all tonight, you're gonna be mad that you spent that tomorrow.
I'm not gonna spend the whole 5. I'm not gonna spend the
I've
whole
seen
5.
you do it.
You never seen me spend 500,000.
I seen you find a wallet with $800. I say, boy, you know we could do this with something. This boy went to strip club through every dollar
He
he
lying.
had.
He lying.
I say, boy,
He
what
lying.
you do that for?
Don't listen to him. This guy is lying because I don't even do strip clubs.
Well,
What I
you
did?
went- you went balling out that day.
Pause. What I did with the
no,
$800?
he got some-
It was my son's
Yeah,
birthday.
yeah,
I took
yeah.
that $800 and blew it on my son for that day.
Yeah,
Now, fast forward a little bit. We did some things. Came up with a couple dollars.
Right.
I would blow $2,000 in a day.
And what I used to tell, this was his line to me every time I seen him blow money like that. He used to tell me, "You get money from a paper, you gotta blow that paper." I said, "Boy, you about as retarded as you need to be." Like
I ran through
save
my dude. I'm lying. Yeah. I gave a nice bit of money.
I know.
I paid
That's
rent
what I'm
for
saying.
a year. I paid rent for a year, but after I paid rent for a year and bought a car, everything else was like
gone.
Do what you do.
For what?
And that's because you don't think you're gonna live. You don't think you're gonna live that long.
I wasn't. See, most other groups, most other ethnic groups, they teach the children
how
to take the big money and bank it and invest it, and then live off the interest and spend the interest.
I know now.
So if you can't get that interest, you know, then it makes no sense to spend it.
And
Brother Jay, check this out.
What you were saying about them Koreans, that's what Koreans do.
Yeah.
That's what
and the Jewish community does it too.
They definitely do.
They teach their children.
They are the best at it.
Do.
I would sit down and learn economics from a Jew any day. Because they would tell you how to save your money. They would tell you how to flip your money. They would tell you how to invest your money.
They got this. I know I'm paraphrasing it, but they have this little thing where they teach the children. They say, "Would you rather have $100 now, or would you rather have $1 in the bank?"
I would rather.
And which one would you?
Give me that $1 in the bank.
Right, and you rather had $1 in the bank that can invest over time,
it accumulate
interest,
that shit gonna flip.
Accumulate interest.
That money gonna flip.
That's
for
not
as
how you
opposed to the
thought
$100 that you spend and it's gone.
But at 21, you want the 100.
Of course, you see the 100, you hear the number, you know.
That goes back to what you were saying. That's that fast money.
Right.
Because you don't think you're gonna live that long.
You see that
Instant
$100 in your face.
gratification.
It's like everybody want to have fun instead of actually doing the hard work.
Right.
That takes actual discipline.
Right.
I got a question for you fellas. I got a good question for you fellas. A damn good question. Would you backtrack your life 10, 15 years to redo your wrongs?
No.
Pause. I ain't finished. Let me finish my goddamn question.
I'm sorry.
Would you back up that 10, 15 years, start over fresh? Would you take a $60,000 deal, $60,000 a year deal right now, or would you just settle out for $3 million?
Whew.
Shit, actually, you viewers, I want y'all to answer this question. Ask that again, Ed.
Would you rewind your life 10, 15 years, or whatever, however long it took for you to realize you messed up?
Right.
Would you backtrack it that amount, 10, 15 years, whatever, to get yourself on the right path? Would you do the $60,000 a year cash every year?
Okay.
$60,000 every year
For the rest of your life?
for the rest of your life.
Okay.
Or will you take this $3 million in cash? I think
I take the 60. Because for one, I learned from all my mistakes, and if you give me 60 a year now, I know I can work that.
I'm gonna work it.
If you give me $3 million, tax is gonna take some of that already.
Tax is gonna take half of that.
If you're talking about just free money, I don't know, but I wouldn't take the $3 million. That's a little bit too much from right now.
It don't matter how you got. I'm talking about per year.
I think I'll take the 60 a year.
I
think I'll take the 60 a year.
I don't know. So if I go back, I get the $3 million. If I go back,
no. If you go back,
you just going back in time.
You go back. You get to rewrite your wrongs.
You basically press
And go forward.
like a reset button.
Reset button.
Reset button.
Reset. And to wherever you
I think I take
you
the
messed up
reset.
in your life.
I think I take the reset. Yeah, I take the reset.
Well,
Why would you take the reset?
But see, because I'm 50 years old, that's why. Like,
No, that don't count.
He was prime. He want 21 back.
Right.
He want 21 back.
Shit, I want 15 back.
Yeah. If it was today and if it was now, I'm gonna take that 60. You say 60 a year?
60 a year.
I'm gonna take that 60 a year, like Big Bro said, because I got Madison. You know what I'm saying? I got bills I want to pay off, and I know that shit coming yearly. Where on the flip side of that, I still got the clothing.
Yeah.
And I may have a daggone job. A 9 to 5, I may.
That's on
so I'm
top
still,
of what you
I got like we said earlier. You got that dollar sitting in the bank.
Yeah.
You got that 60 sitting in the bank. Let that motherfucker 60 just stack.
And you just work on what you can
Just
get
work
every
on what
day
you
at
can
work.
do.
I was making some money when I was young. Like, if I go back and kind of
and
avoid
that-
some of
and
the wrongs I
that's
did,
it.
I might
Now,
be good.
what would
I
you
ain't got to
do?
worry about no
But you
60.
wouldn't-
I'd have $1 million.
But you wouldn't have learned those. You wouldn't have known the mistakes that you made. So you might have made worse.
Oh, if I
mistakes.
can take the knowledge back, though.
I
See, that's what I was
mean,
thinking.
taking the knowledge you know now.
Right, and take
you
it back.
starting over.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, take the knowledge I know.
I would
That's what
jam
I mean.
up.
I'm not talking about you going back just start,
Empty,
nah,
right, nah.
You make the same mistakes.
So
'cause
basically,
you're young.
like they're saying, what you know now, you could take back then.
Right.
Oh no, I do the take back.
Yeah, I take the back. Yeah.
I think I
I'm
take
giving
the
it a
60.
60. I'm staying with the 60.
I think I take it back.
So I asked that question.
I can learn from my lesson.
Reason why I asked that question, I'm asking, do you want the instant gratification?
Right.
Do you want that long-term hustle, or you ready to rebuild what you already fucked up? You know what I mean?
Right.
I would start over.
Yeah, I think I'll start
I'd
over.
start
Why?
over. Start
60 a
over.
year, I'm making that
Yeah.
plus now.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm already there.
And if I
So why the fuck do I want this?
True.
Start me over, Jack.
Yeah, especially
let me,
if I know what I
let me
know
not
now.
go to jail. Let me not sell drugs.
Yeah.
Let me not.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what?
Yeah. If I know what I know now,
Let me get
then I
this
can go
computer
back 10,
degree.
Let me get these degrees.
I'm
I
gonna
know
start
to
my
make money.
Microsoft.
You know what I mean? You know what?
Degrees.
Let me interject. Fuck that 60.
Yeah, bring it back.
There you go.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
making? You probably
Back.
making it
Yeah.
now.
I want
See?
to press that reset button.
Right.
Yeah.
Yo, that's
Cause
60 a year. It's nothing.
I know my Niners are going to win the championship again.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
But nah, man. I mean, that's a good question, man. Hey,
Yeah, hell
viewers,
yeah.
hold up. Hey, viewers, I want y'all to answer.
Please
that
call in
question
on
too,
that
man. Even if y'all don't call in tonight, answer that question. This y'all homework for tonight. Answer that question. Would y'all go back 15 years? Would y'all take $60K a year, or would you take a $3 million cash payout?
How many
answer
people you
that
think
question.
will take the $3 million
A lot.
flat
A lot.
out?
A lot.
A lot.
If they be honest with themselves.
A lot.
A lot.
Want to know why? Because you know what they can say? I don't know how long I'm
That's
gonna live.
bad. You don't know how long you're gonna live.
I don't know how
Like
long
you
I'm
said
gonna
earlier.
live.
People
That's why I
don't-
say
people
that's
don't-
why I say instant gratification.
Yeah. You
You know what I
can't
mean?
you can't just sit up here and think I don't know how I'm gonna live. That had that mentality, because soon as you go to the bank and get that 3, you might get in the car, get a motherfucking car wreck. Boom.
So
Man.
That's death.
my thing is
Yeah.
I'm a true believer in speaking things into existence, speaking things into atmosphere.
Well, I hope we can speak this 3 million to existence.
Yeah, how about that?
No, I want a long stroke it.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Because I want to respect it. I want to.
That's why I said I would
You
go
know what I mean?
back. If I go
wanna
back with
respect
the
it. I
slow
want
walk
to actually
that shit.
cherish.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Slow walk.
Every dollar that you.
Yeah.
Yes,
If
sir.
somebody drop $5 million on my plate right now, I'm not gonna cherish it. I'm
Hell
like, that
no.
was easy. Let me blow 2 real quick.
No, you blowing at least 2.5. Easy.
My house can be 600.
Yeah.
I'm gonna spend another 4 in cars.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make sure my mom's good. I'm gonna make sure my kids good.
Then you taking about 15 trips in that
Then I'm
1 month.
tripping.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
I'm gonna buy me a studio.
Right. Cruise.
But
Cruise everywhere.
I ain't gonna bullshit you. But I'm gonna look out for my community.
You got to.
I am gonna buy
Yeah.
some shit to bring shit back into the
Put a
community.
bit-
I'm gonna link up
yeah.
with these guys that I'm connected with now.
flip the community.
How much we need to buy this? All right.
But I definitely
Take
go
that.
back 10, 15.
Yeah,
Because I would do some things different, like go to
course.
college.
Yeah.
And
I ain't going to college.
I would go to college.
I ain't going to college.
I would get a degree.
No, I ain't going to college.
I would
So
get a
what?
degree.
I ain't going to
Nah,
college.
when you
I know-
got that kind of money, you
I ain't
get
going to
people.
college.
You get people that went to college
Yeah,
to work
exactly.
for you.
Yeah, true.
Exactly. I'm not going to college.
Yeah.
For what? I ain't got time for that.
That's why if you go back 10, 15
No, I don't
years.
want college.
Oh, you went to Harvard? You're hired.
I don't want college. Son,
Went
think
to
about
Stanford?
it.
You're hired.
How many people you know went to a 4-year college and making less than you?
Oh, a whole heap
whole
of
lot
them.
of them.
So
And
why,
you know what?
why am I gonna
Whole
start over?
heap of
Why am I
them.
gonna start over and go to college?
They
Whole
say
heap of them.
nowadays, man, the people who go to college, man,
In debt.
they ain't even working in the field that they got their degree.
No.
But
Yeah,
sometimes
that's
you just go to get that knowledge.
go
So
to-
you
and
may
knowledge
go.
And connections.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
It's a
And
connection
a lot of
thing.
times,
It
yeah,
is a-
connections.
It is
It's
a lot of connections.
Because if you
It's
think
something to
about
put on
it,
your resume too.
the most successful people are connected through colleges.
Yeah.
Like most
Or,
of your
or
entertainers.
fraternities or
Most
sororities.
of your entertainers, your celebrities, the people that's over top of you right now, they went to a college, they built the network,
They connected.
the network grew, and
Yeah.
the network kept growing.
So-
prime example, if you had went to college, this podcast would probably be 100 times bigger than what it is
It won't
now.
be a
because-
podcast.
Exactly, it would be a TV show.
It won't be a TV
It'll
show.
be a radio show. It'll be
Won't
something
that.
different.
Because what I do is I chase that. I be chasing that degree
Right.
that I went to school for. I won't be chasing none of my passions.
You don't know that.
I do know that.
You be hitting them books.
I'm hitting.
Yeah.
I'm hitting what I'm in school for 4 years. I'm not gonna chase a podcast.
Yeah, true.
The hell am I chasing a podcast for? I went to school for fucking. I went to school for political science.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? So
And
that's just.
I don't know. I disagree.
It's
Some
mindsets,
some
man.
people, some things is just planted in you. So if you're a people like I was saying the other day,
I'm a people person.
I think
I
some
might be
people,
a teacher,
some people take their
A
talents
professor.
a professor.
There you go.
and misplace it and put it in different
Misplaced
spots.
talent,
Like some of the best hustlers are some. If you go to some of these jails,
Yeah.
they are some of the most ingenious persons you're going to ever.
Somebody
find
just
in
told
the
me that
world.
today.
Absolutely.
Somebody
It's
just
like-
told me that today.
It's misplaced somewhere.
Misplaced talent.
So if you put
Absolutely.
that same
Facts.
talent in a college pool with the connections, you probably would be doing
You
this,
probably
but on
doing
a
the same
higher
thing.
scale.
Yeah.
I don't think I would. Well,
No?
why? 'Cause I won't be in the same mindset. My mindset now is I gotta reach one teacher. I gotta reach one by any means.
Right.
And I'm a
Yeah.
people's person. I don't mind talking. I don't mind the spotlight. So I gotta use the followers and the people that's around me to my advantage. If I only reach, like I said, only 1 or 2 people, I'm happy.
I'm
with
happy
it.
with
if,
that.
If I went to college, I'm thinking about I gotta pay these fucking student loans back.
Right,
I gotta
yeah.
make something out of
Yeah,
the
true.
degree I got.
And
I'm not
after I
thinking about.
graduate, I
I'm not
gotta
thinking
find a
about my
job.
passion, what I
Right.
like to do.
Right.
This is what I like to do.
But that's not always
Yeah.
true, though.
I'm talking about me. I'm
Oh,
not talking about anybody else. I'm talking about me.
Yeah, true.
I know how I would do it.
Yeah.
Because if I'm going to go to, like I went to school for HVAC. I wasn't coming out of HVAC school and not having a job in that trade. A lot of people in school with me is not doing
It's
that
not
trade.
doing HVAC work.
No,
Yeah, I'm
and it's a
shocked.
trade school.
I'm shocked.
No.
I'm
So
They're
I'm
not.
telling you,
Yeah.
my personality,
Yeah.
the way my personality is, I'm gonna follow what my passion is.
Okay.
And my passion is
Which is
to
crazy
talk.
if you
Right.
think about it out loud. That some people went to HVAC school, and I was talking to this guy who was, because I'm an engineer just like you. So I was talking to this guy. He was doing roofs, and he telling me, yeah, he's a young guy. He was like, man, I just went to school for the same thing you did. I say, man,
why you doing roofs? Ain't no
that's
damn
what I said
HVAC.
to him. I said, man, you way off. Like you got to go do something that
doing grunt work.
actually.
But you know
in the
what?
field, kinda.
Sometimes, man, that
that's-
job may not have.
gotta
been
get in
lined
where
up
you
for
fit
him.
in.
You got to get in
Yeah,
where you fit in.
and he
You see
need
what
the
I'm
money
saying?
right there. That's
Gotta
what he
get in where
said.
you
He
fit
said
in.
he
You
need the
gotta
money.
provide
got
for your
to feed
family.
some
You ain't
things,
thinking
and-
about.
Yeah.
Boy,
You ain't thinking about. You
I
ain't
got
thinking
this
about
license. Let me keep it for this job. Nah,
Fuck
nah,
that.
look,
Let me
fuck
go
this.
ahead and apply for this job.
Or
get
you
this
don't
job.
even know what that job actually entails. Like I didn't know that I could be an HVAC engineer. I thought I could just be the one working on your HVAC system and come through and dumb stuff like that. Not knowing
You was
that
thinking
that
of
title
you was thinking of
includes-
the you was thinking of the service side.
Yeah,
Right,
it includes way more, but you don't know that.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
I found this out after I became a maintenance man for 5 years.
How
6
about
years.
that?
Right.
So when I was a maintenance man for 5-6 years. I'm like, I was talking to. No, I'm lying. I was doing plumbing work for Magnolia, and I had went to one of the government buildings. And when I went there was a guy. He was like 26, 27. He was the building engineer.
Right.
I'm like, yo, how you get in here? You don't. He had the collar shirt on, fresh, clean, didn't touch anything. You know,
Right.
pins and stuff in his shirt. I said, how do you get this job? He said, well, I got my HVAC license, and instead of me settling for that, you know,
Working
that
for an apartment
maintenance,
complex
he said,
or-
I went for the big fish. You certified in it. Why not go for it?
Why not?
I
Right.
said, you know what?
Why not?
I'm gonna be an engineer.
And from then on, that's what you was
Now that's
working
what I
on.
chase.
Right.
I got-
See, sometimes we get stuck on being the worker as opposed to looking at it from a business standpoint. And what I mean is, all right, so you go to school to become an HVAC, or you go to school to become an auto mechanic. Your eye on the prize really should be to open up that mechanic shop, to have your own fleet of HVAC services and be a master, licensed, contractor.
Yeah.
See, we always we get these
Dumb it down.
right. We get these skills, and we don't realize that we really shouldn't be looking at going to work in the industry. We should be looking
Owning
at
it.
doing business,
Doing business in that industry.
right? In that industry,
Right. Facts.
You know,
But
Facts.
my question for you guys is what breeds that? What brings that mentality to
Your
you?
environment.
What brings what?
That
Success?
small mentality.
That's
Yeah.
that's smart
That
mentality.
well,
just-
because we're not
just think
taught
it's so
in
small.
entrepreneurship
And that's
in
what I was
our
going to say.
community,
It's
as
your-
opposed
it's your
to like
environment.
again going to other communities like Jewish. Communities they
They shoot
teach
high.
their children about entrepreneurship
Yeah.
Right.
and
They shoot
owning
way high.
businesses.
So
I think. But go ahead.
Go ahead, go ahead. I'm
No,
great, I'm
I
good.
mean,
What's
I
else
think
with
it from far as me, like Brother Jay just said, man, it starts with that. It starts with that upbringing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? If you my older brother, you may be out there doing your thing, whether it's hustling, whether
Or
it's
whatever.
working, whether it's having your own job.
Right.
If I'm your little brother and I look up to you, I may see what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I may take notes on that. I may take mental notes on that. You may show me the ropes. That goes back to what he was saying, what Jay was saying about the Jewish community, as far as them, each one teach one. And I think that's where we fuck up at in our black community. For one, nowadays, man, a lot of blacks don't have the patience to teach these young knuckleheads anything because they don't have the patience to sit still to learn any motherfucker.
No, because we think they don't have that.
That's what it is.
But that's true. But
They had
we do think it.
Nephew was a prime example.
That's true. We do think
they
it.
willing, willing to sit
but
down and learn.
some of them don't have that mentality, and a lot of them, like my nephew, has that mentality.
Yeah, we
want to sit and learn, want to sit and take notes because. You know,
we can't put them all in a pot.
Yeah,
we can't put them all in one basket.
I'm not putting all crabs in one barrel.
We can't do
but
that.
I'm just saying.
But we do that.
Some of them do that. Some of them do that now.
We do that.
We do that. You know.
But like I was telling you earlier, everybody's an individual, so it's like it takes everybody at a different time to get to that realization. Like it's not gonna happen for everybody at the same pace.
It's not.
It's like you said, it takes
Slow
patience.
walk it.
It takes patience for somebody, and
Yep.
I appreciate Tony actually for being one of those ones who's patient.
Right.
Because everybody's not going to be patient with a young guy who's still going to mess up a million times
And
before he
wild
get
out
it right.
and still wild in the streets.
And most people don't realize a change is going to come, but it's not like it's going to take 30
forever
years.
years to come.
It could be one day he'll wake up and be like, I can't do it no more.
Right.
And as long as you still there as that good God, you're going to be able to push him in the right path.
Exactly.
But
And
if
they
you
go-
give
and they-
up early and he comes to the realization now he's stuck and he don't have no foundation or nobody really to trust, now
He's gonna go back to the streets.
He going
He's
back.
gonna go back to the
You
streets.
gotta go back to what pays him.
So like and that goes back to what I was just saying. Like it does start with you,
Yeah,
you,
yeah,
That's the solution.
and me. We're the solutions.
yeah.
We're the solutions to this situation. Whereas though we got to start sitting these little knuckleheads down, man. Look, man, this is what y'all need to do, man. This is what y'all should do. This ain't what y'all need to do. This is what
Yeah, I was
I
about
advise
to say,
y'all to do.
yeah,
This
never
what I
tell her,
suggest y'all
because
to
you
do.
know how it was when you was younger. When somebody
Yeah.
told you what you need to do,
man, I don't need to do a motherfucker thing, but stay black and that.
he going right outside, smoke a blunt, and say, man,
Well,
that old
right.
head dumb as shit.
And that's the anti-gentrification
Yeah.
mechanism right there. You know what I mean?
Actually talking to each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you know,
What's the anti? What is it? What as far as that
As far as
black
building that
attitude?
generation up,
Okay, yeah.
you know, teaching entrepreneurship,
Right.
Yeah.
teaching to have ownership in your community,
Yes.
teaching to buy into other communities,
Teach
You
them
know
that
what I mean?
it's actually easy to buy a 7-Eleven. $13,000
Yeah.
get you a 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
Shit, we need to put our money
$9,
together.
$10,000 get you a Subway.
pause.
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A just went. You can franchise Chick-fil-A too. I just seen that.
Only thing about Chick-fil-A is you gotta go down and,
And,
you gotta.
and it's a lot. It's
And
a lot
the motherfuckers
scary.
are open on
Christian
Sundays.
based. It's Christian based.
Yeah.
So,
they feel you
your
out
values
first.
got to tie to
Yeah,
this.
yeah, they feel
They're
you
not
out
gonna
first.
just. But
Yeah.
7-Eleven
Yeah.
is not hard to buy. That's
Yeah.
why when they come straight
Yeah.
over the boat, they straight get a 7-Eleven or a Subway. That's why it's a Subway in every
The
gas
first
station.
two easiest business
And
to own.
Subway is the biggest profit margin
Yeah.
because it's like 9,000. There's no real overhead. You're making lunch meat sandwiches.
Yeah.
Get
But
you
we
one
don't
of
even
those.
think that far ahead.
Yeah.
We thinking like, oh
Like,
man,
like you said, quick money,
Yeah.
short term.
Yeah.
Short term, quick money.
Yeah.
Man, like we was talking about last week, it goes back to what we were saying, man. We got to start getting these youngers together, man. Even in like little round groups. Like let's just say if this was ours, we could have a couple of youngers sitting in on this shit, man, watching us do this work.
Well, this
Watching
the
us-
problem.
watching us work.
And
You gotta
learning.
meet them where they
may
at.
take that and be like, man, you
And
know what,
learning.
man, this should look fun, man. We start our own thing, man.
Right.
That'll help get these motherfuckers off these streets, man.
Right.
Well, I'm a end our night because this I'm gonna end it on this. I'm gonna make myself available for whoever you got kids, you got sons, whatever it is out there. Tell them come through. Tell them sit with us. We'll do a live podcast out there in the.
You have
The
to
big
meet them where they
area.
at.
Yeah,
No,
the big
no,
area.
what I'm-
We're
listen.
talking about in the big area.
Yeah, the big area. What I'm telling you is, make it appealing to them.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If
Make it catchy for 'em.
If they want to, just tell them they rap. And you got everybody don't want to be. Everybody, all them young guys want to
They
be
wanna rap.
entertainers.
Right.
Tell them we on live on the radio. Tell them come through, and they can get in here and see something. A whole rude awakening.
And
You know
don't
what I mean?
restrict their
And don't
thoughts.
restrict their. That's not going to happen. We can't do that.
Can't restrict their thoughts. You can't
know?
restrict who they are because people are who they are. You gotta meet them exactly where they at.
Yeah.
Because everybody's not gonna be in the same mindset you're gonna be at.
Nope.
Yeah.
They still might come in here smelling like a whole pound of that
That's
stuff.
fine.
But you gotta accept all that. And that's what a lot of old
But they're gonna
heads
sit
tend
their
to
ass
do when we was
down
young.
and they're gonna listen and they're gonna take heed.
You don't
So
judge.
we're
You
fine.
accept.
Ain't
You
no
accept them how
judge.
they are and keep
Yeah.
it moving.
Not at all.
But that's what was happening with
But,
us.
you
I know
know-
with my generation, that's what happened a lot.
But you know, we gonna appreciate you guys for tuning in. You know, this
Give
is
some
this,
love to the sponsors one more
You
time.
know,
for
I'm gonna
us.
give a shout out to JCI. You know, JCI Environmental, and also go check out my guy creative culture creative. You know, they have beard products and stuff like
beard
that.
butter.
Beard butter.
Beard
Got my
butter.
beard looking shiny.
That
shiny.
beard
It
game.
look real full. It's soft too.
Y'all make
But,
sure y'all
you
get
know,
that 3 Monkeys clothing too,
Yeah,
man.
3 Monkeys Sanu. We got. If you need shirts made, hit us up. We
And
tighten you
BUB, I
up.
need a shirt, man.
We tighten you
Yeah,
up.
I'm
man.
sitting there
We
looking
tighten
at the
you up.
shirts
I
right
got
now,
you.
man. The
I got
shirts,
you, Jay.
shirts
I
look
got you,
nice,
Jay.
Hey,
man.
matter of fact, shout out to my man Harold Smith, man. He just chimed in, my print guy, man.
Appreciate you, Harold. Appreciate you,
Yeah,
Harold.
man. Yeah, man. We appreciate that.
We need more apparel. So
And
if you want,
Jay, give me your size, your shirt, man. I get you one next week.
if you want-
I'm a fat dude, 2X. What we gotta do is put a little commercial together or something.
yeah,
like,
we gonna make
you
it
know.
happen. We gonna make it happen. We got the promos going on, but you know I appreciate y'all for chiming in. You know a lot of things coming up. Just stay tuned with us. We got apparel coming. We got mobile blogging coming. We got live audience coming. We have a lot of things coming. So just stay tuned. Stick with us. This is WHL
And look,
podcast. Nothing but positivity is spread it here. So if you ain't positive,
stay off.
You
Y'all
might
enjoy
wanna
y'all
stay
weekend,
away.
man. Look, don't buy too many flowers. Don't buy too many candy.
yeah, for you one day lovers, for you one day lovers, I got something to say to y'all, but I'll wait till next week. But for you one day lovers,
Enjoy your holiday. Enjoy your
I'm
Valentine's
not to
Day
spoil your
weekend, man.
Valentine Day tomorrow, but for you one day lovers, I got
Whoa.
a message for y'all.
One day lovers.
One day lovers. It's
One
the
day
only-
lovers.
They
it's
only
300
love for one
It's
day.
365 days in a
when you
year.
can celebrate
Now,
Valentine's
you
Day.
are so pumped about Friday. What's that? The 13th, 14th,
14.
the 14th.
But you know what?
If you don't love your loved one 365 days, then you should kill yourself.
Kill yourself. You know this.
They
is
sell
around-
chocolates all year
This
round,
around
but
by the time of the year that around by the time of
Scorpio's made.
So Scorpio was made.
We gonna
I always ask my mom. I said, "What's our booty call?"
Oh, Lord, you just put
Hey, Posh brought back some
She gonna
chocolates.
get you now.
Posh brought us some chocolates and some roses.
Oh
yeah,
Probably
we
some of
making
that
a
Henny.
baby. She played
Valentine
that.
baby.
Probably some of that Henny.
She played that Teddy Pendergrass.
Hey, look, man, we appreciate y'all listening in, man.
checking
One
in,
love, man.
It's your
Thank y'all
boy
for coming.
Eddie,
This is
man.
your boy Ray with WHL.
We
One
got my
love.
man Jay on the boards. We got them all chiming in. You don't see his face, but he here. You know, check this
Yeah,
out.
I'm in here.
It will be posted YouTube. Stay tuned. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. YouTube WHL. We have the Facebook page WHL. We have Instagram WHL. Check us out.
Check us out.
True. Staying
Peace. One love.
funky. We out.
I'm motivated. I keep them brave. I follow it. I was on the side. And I for inspiration. I keep you nah, the test. You blessed. The checks. Nah. Fuck 'em. Blood, sweat. What? I'm motivated. I keep them brave. I follow it. I was on the side. And I for inspiration. I keep you I do. I mean, for real. Boom! Damn. Sheesh. gotta win. I'm motivated. I keep on breathing. I follow it. I was on the side, and I I know you gotta stay 10 toes. 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 10 toes. 10 toes down. 10 toes down. Gotta stay 10 toes. Gotta stay 10 toes. 10 toes down. 10 toes down.